Guys, how's it going? So it's been a while since I did a play of the day. Um, had to take a hiatus on these videos, um, just to kind of recalibrate and refine my sports betting model. And I think it feels like it's to the point where I can start posting the plays again. You may have noticed that I've been doing the dogs of the days recently, and the difference between those videos and the play of the day is that the dog of the day is obviously long shot plays. They're not. I mean, they're the best dogs on the board that I can identify, and obviously, since the long shots, if we hit them, we win more money. But you have to understand that the dogs are dogs for a reason. So those are um, more of a gamble. They're like kind of plus EV plays. Um, as far as these play of the days, these are the games that I identified on the board that have the highest possibility or probability of winning based on my motto. So that's the difference. And my motto skews towards the favorites. So with the high probability of winning, obviously taking the favorites, um, if you're going to win more, but you'll win less money. So that's the trade off. But anyway, today's game we're looking at is New York Yankees at the Washington Nationals. Let's just take a look at some of the recent scores. Looks like yesterday Yankees won 4-2. Friday they won 5-3, and I think today's game will be the third game of the series. Looking before the series, looks like the Yankees killed the Rays on Thursday, July 9th, and then lost to the Rays on Wednesday, and then lost to the Rays on this Tuesday, and then Monday they won. So they kind of split the series with the Rays. So there's looks like we're somewhat inconsistent, which is kind of why I think we're such getting such good value today against the Nationals. Let's take a look. Well, I mean, we've always seen the scores between the Nationals and the Yankees, so I think based on how things have gone, and I've actually had the chance to watch um, a couple of the games. Even though the Nationals have a tendency to overachieve at home, I think the Yankees are just too much for them. But let's take a look at some of the hitting stats for the season. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the pitchers first to see who's pitching. Let me see. So the game's at 1:35 p.m. Will Warren, right-handed pitcher for the New York Yankees. ERA is 4.15. Win-loss record of 7-4. Going against Cade Cavalli, right-handed pitcher. 3.88 ERA and 5-4 win-loss record. So looks like Cavalli has a little bit of an edge as far as pitching, but let's take a little deeper look at that. Let's take a look at the splits for the last around 15 days or so. So let me see. Uh, they're both right-handed pitchers. So let's take a look at the where the Nationals are at home against right-handed pitchers. Hmm. So they're ranked 24th against right-handed pitchers for roughly the last 15 days. And let's take a look at the Yankees versus right-handed pitchers in away games because obviously they're playing in Washington. So and they're ranked ninth. So we have, so in the recent hitting, we had the advantages with the New York Yankee. I also like to look at the season hitting stats. So hitting for the season, well, for the season, the Nationals are number one, and the Yankees are number three. Well, like I said, that's for the from yesterday to the beginning of the season. So in the so when we kind of like look at this and look at the like recent hitting stats, that tells me that the Yankees have the edge. So um, I don't think we really have to go too much into this game. Um, I mean, we're getting the Yankees at minus 115. I think that's um, value that we can't pass up. So, all right, let's make it official. The play of the day is the New York Yankees money line at minus 115. See you guys later.